In this episode, my friends and I are rafting a remote stretch of the Colorado River, camping in canyons and exploring the cliffs along its banks, sleeping through intense lightning storms, and much, much more. Howdy y'all, take in this magnificent view behind me. Welcome back to a new video. I'm out here scouting for elk right now. It's been an interesting morning. I got up a little past 6, got out about 6:45 on the trail. I actually had a nice, like a big, I think it was 4x4. It was at 40 yards walk out in front of me. It is elk season, and of course, I didn't have my bow on me. We're planning a big elk hunt here in a couple weeks, and my dad and uncle are coming out. So I was just out here scouting. I didn't think to bring my bow, and I should have, because might have had one down this morning if I did. But I'm overlooking this open area behind me, kind of a little valley between two peaks, looking for elk sign out here. It's such a nice day. It's so peaceful out here. I just got invited to go on this 3-day, 2-night float trip. That's what this video is going to be. We're heading out on that tomorrow. We're going to get ready for it today. This morning I got out just to look for some elk. Gonna pack it up, hike back down. This should be a fun one on this float trip, guys. And then after that, we've got this elk hunt coming up. So it's gonna be a fun few weeks. Today's the day. It's 7 a.m. I've got the truck loaded and I'm going on a float trip. So we are here in Fruita, Colorado, where we're putting in. We've got all of our gear here, a lot of gear for 3 guys. We're also doing this with other people, so we've got other families here. This is the raft we're taking, Brendan's raft. He used to be a rafting guide, so he knows what he's doing. But we're getting all the stuff ready now.
Are you guys ready to float a little bit in the water? Take your feet inside and hold on. Okay. That works. Now there's that side of it.
Is the other one?
Probably just get both of them, yeah.
We're waiting to put in here, and we've got the raft loaded. Absolutely loaded to the gills. All right, guys, we're off. Blaze, how you feeling?
Couldn't be better.
We got the beers. Our captain's got us in the back.
Oh yeah.
And we are off on our way on the Colorado River, camping out 2 nights out here.
Yeah!
Blaze, tell us how you pick which channel we need to go in. So I know
You're gonna want to find the Turbo Boost channel.
we found it right here. We've stopped here at this boat launch. Past this point, you have to have an overnight permit, which we have. We're gonna stay for 2 nights, actually. So we just stopped here. I think they have to like check in with their permit. They have to like put it in a drop box or something, but pretty little area around here. It's definitely like more desert conditions than you have in Aspen, more arid out here, but still a nice area. This has been a super chill float so far. We've went for like 2 hours. It's really mellow. There's like not a lot of rapids, and the rapids there are super small. Luckily we have Brendan, who's like a master on the water. We don't have to do much. He paddles in the back and we're just chilling out.
I was all stoked when it was like a 10-year project.
And I spent a shit ton of money on it, but then like it beats you up, and then you get to all this exposure at the end, and people say it's like dangerous. You're dehydrated and beat up from going into exposure.
That's kind of how the enchilada is, though, right? You're like,
Yeah.
You're like, what a day, and like I gotta finish at 45 minutes.
We're in this beautiful area right now. These huge red rocks on the side. We got a little bit of rapids. Pretty mellow though.
Yeah. You need the coxswain, then just watch where you're going.
All right, we started about 4 hours ago. We've come about 9 miles, and we're into a really pretty stretch of the river now. Big red rocks everywhere, and you have to have a permit to do this stretch, so it's pretty cool. There's not a lot of people back here, and such a chill vibe. Okay, so we made it here to the campsite. Absolutely beautiful spot. We're at campsite Cottonwood, number 3. Got these huge cliffs on the other side. Tons of land over here for activities. It's really nice. It's about 5 o'clock. Started at noon, so we've been floating for about 5 hours. So we've got the boats like right in here from the water. We're gonna go back to these cottonwood trees back here to be in some shade for camp. We're back here in the shade of these cottonwood trees, and this is such a cool camp spot. I want to get a raft now so I can do rafting trips. Oh man, so nice back here. Nice and cool in the shade. Look at that view with the rocks. We got some rolling hills behind us. Life is good. Blaze and I picked here what's probably the best camp spot, I would say. You know, we've got some nice cottonwoods, like 360 degrees. You know, we're away enough, and Blaze is letting me bunk up with him tonight. We're gonna cuddle since I don't have a tent. Look at this beautiful home he's set up here. Color-coded our mattresses. I was feeling about like I was in 3rd grade when I went to the store to get snacks, and we're out here ripping Danimals. No shame. Just like you remembered.
So good.
So the sun is setting on the river, and it looks magnificent. We just had dinner. We've got a whole camp set up. Actually was invited on this trip by Brendan, who I work with, and Blaze as well. And I don't know most of the people on this trip very well, so I don't love like filming around people that I don't know really well. And they've got some little kids, so I'm not gonna be like filming everything, but I'm gonna try to encompass the trip and the coolest parts. I'm down on the river and the sun's setting. It's so peaceful back here. This is such a cool trip to do. Floating down the river like nothing super hard, and then you get to camp out at these magnificent spots. And this is why it's cool to have public lands, and why public lands are super important, whether you're just rafting or hunting or fishing, or you like mountain biking, dirt biking, whatever. If you're not super rich and able to buy thousands of acres like most of us, you can have these public lands to do this. And like these people with us who brought their kids along, like that's so cool. And those kids are going to get such a good experience, build life skills, and feel like they are dependent on other people. They're able to be independent, and they can go to the bathroom, help make their own food and stuff. And just like being outdoors and, you know, getting outside their comfort zone is important for kids. So such a cool area. Love doing this. Here's all the boats. All these guys have rafts. This is the one that me, Blaze, and Brendan are in. There's another one, and there's 2 more. Some sick setups out here, and just a incredible night on the water. Now I brought my life straw along, and I'm actually drinking this water out of it, which seems questionable and was even a little questionable to me, but I've drank water out of Lake Erie through this thing. Should be completely safe, but if this video never gets posted, it means I probably dropped dead from drinking Colorado River water. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day, and we've got our group commode set up out here overlooking the river. I'm about to test it out this morning. It's a pretty good view for your morning bathroom movement, so look at this view and another day on the river. Bueno, shoving off. Heck yeah. We're off on another day.
Hippos are probably the most dangerous though.
That was so scary. Even like on the 3rd day up above the falls, they told us we're going to come down. You have certain channels you have to take. They're like, we have an angry hippo in this eddy ahead. They think it was injured and warned us that it was going to be like potentially going to charge us. Sure enough, it did. And I was the tail boat, and the guy starts firing in the air to scare it.
And then above it. Like, see that?
He's like up on top.
Just like the first.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, wow. So blended in.
That back one's got a good set of horns on it.
Yeah, that's sick. Some big horns.
Impressive how I'm surprised you saw that.
Yeah, they blend in so well.
Yeah.
Looking.
The only
One
reason
at the far back is that the one with the biggest one?
yeah, that's I think so.
Yeah, that one's got full curl.
Dad's in back.
Hi, goats.
I saw one from the back too. It's kind of like these are the only animals you really see besides birds. Hey.
Oh, there's a little one up there, yeah. Couple little ones.
Sandy.
Oh,
That's just a baby.
yeah.
I've seen them close up at Grizzly Lake. And that's like, yeah, that bowl that just goes down. It's like this alpine lake. And I don't know how they're standing on something so vertical.
We're also going to come out way ahead of those guys.
Yeah,
They're
just moving way fast.
Yeah.
This is about the gnarliest rapids we've had of this trip.
Class 2.
Class 2s.
They do.
Good thing we have a killer crew here to traverse them. Whoa! We've got snack time on the water, little prosciutto, some strawberries, chocolate covered bananas, living large out here. We've made it here to our campsite. We're just exploring. Found this cool little lizard right here. Oh, he's quick. Whoa, buddy. How you doing? Huh? Pretty sick spot back in here. So you can see where we landed here on the beach. We've got 3 or 4 boats here so far. This is Black Rock site number 1. Not as much shade as this spot, but it looks like there's some cool trails and stuff we can explore up there. And we're here pretty early. It's like 3:30, so plenty of time for exploring and chilling out. Such a cool experience that you can do this. Again, so we're on the Colorado River here, and you do have to get a permit for this, but I guess it's a pretty easy permit to get. And this is all BLM land around here. This little spot right here is where Blaze and I are going to camp. We've got our sea bear circle to keep us safe from the sea bears. We've got the river there to rock us to sleep with the rapids. There's no shade, but it should be a good spot. I don't care how old you are, it's still cool to see trains. They even let a honk out for us. Coming through the canyons, that's badass. Blazer and I are going on a little excursion here. We're gonna try to make it up to the top of those rocks and just watch the sun go down. Maybe have a little beverage. Cool thing about camping along this river is there's all kinds of like trails and stuff you can explore when you get to your campsite. Oh boy. Dude, it's crazy. It'd be sweet if there was like a herd of bison out there. There's our camp down there. You can almost see them in the shade. Oh yeah, perfect little staircase right here. Well, I made it up. It's a bit windy. Just looking over these beaches, I have to wonder how many people have camped on these beaches before us. Hundreds of years ago, you know, where there were like Ute Indians out here camping, maybe Comanches. Actually, Comanches were probably more eastern Colorado. But Utes definitely, and who knows who else would camp along this river. Maybe fur traders. We found a good spot here to sit, just chill out. You can see a beautiful view down the canyon. There's actually some more campsites down there. And our mobile bartender over here is mixing drinks. Does not get much better than this. Tin cup is empty. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks. Cheers. Cheers. Another train's coming by right now. You can see our camp down here. It's funny from up here, our camp looks so much smaller. Like those are big boats, but everything looks so small from up here. And it's way windier up here. And it's also cool, you can see in the river, like the channels where the current is. You You can see right there in the middle. So they're getting dinner ready, and went to grab a beer. Here's a little trick right here. We've got this little bag hanging off the back of the raft all day. It's in this nice cool water, and in there we have something very special. We've got some decently cold beers, not ice cold, but little trick. Throw them in the bag, throw them in the water, keep them nice and cold. All right, Blaze and I didn't even have the rain fly up. It's about 2:30 in the morning, and I woke him up about 5 minutes ago, and I was like, dude, it's starting to rain, and now it is pouring. The wind is ripping, and it's booming thunder, huge lightning. Thank God we got it up. Pretty gorgeous morning here on the river after that insane thunderstorm last night. Luckily, the thunder and lightning woke me up, and then a raindrop hit me on my face, so I woke up Blaze and I was like, dude, we better put this rain fly on, otherwise we would have got soaked. So we jumped out of our tent, put the rain fly on, and then right before it started, just downpouring. It was kind of cool to hear the storm come through, a bit spooky, but it was cool. And man, it's just completely different this morning. So only a few clouds in the sky and blue skies other than that. It's really nice, no wind. Made some tea this morning, going for a little stroll. Just walking around in my bare feet in the wet sand was felt really cool this morning. And it's just nice to be out here on the river and to not have to worry about getting text messages or emails or anything, and just being able to enjoy all this. Yep, this is how life's supposed to be lived. I'm packing up my gear here in the tent, and one thing you gotta deal with in the desert is just a lot of dust. It's all over everything now, but which is okay though. There's worse things than getting a little bit of dust in your gear, because you're out there, you know, just exploring. Check it out, y'all. There's some river otters playing down in the river this morning. Oh, there they are. So you can see those two heads right there, guys. Those are river otters. Looks like they're just playing down there. I'm not sure what they're doing. Dude, I wonder if they're like fishing for something over there.
Oh yeah, they're probably
Going for some fish, maybe.
My buddy has to
I think was that guy that was talking about going fishing up in Alaska, or what?
Just did a little trash sweep, found a couple things. All right, last day here, and we're off on the water.
Yeah, water that went up all the way that high. Got all those trees there.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet section right here. Captain Brendo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Walking away.
Sorry.
We're gonna start flying using our Jedi forces.
So right up there on the rock is what marks the border. We're about to enter into Utah after 3 days of rafting.
Yeah.
To flip.
Okay, we're in a pretty sick spot right here. We took some backwaters, and we gotta watch out for crocodiles and hippos here, but I think we're gonna be all right.
Upstream.
Check it out, guys. We got some wild turkeys right here on the bank. I'm pretty sure those are Merriam's right there. But I was just thinking back there's a bunch of cottonwood trees, and it's prime roosting spots for turkeys. It's pretty gnarly. We're floating up the river here, and you can see all this smoke here. Earlier we thought it was from a cloud, but now you can see there's a wildfire or a controlled burn over there, not sure which. Definitely a lot of smoke over there. Oh, you can see it good from here.
Yeah, I think you can see the flames there for a second.
All right, we made it back to the ramp. The 10-foot boat we called home for the last 3 days is right there. And here's all of our gear for 3 days on the water. It's a bit of a tight fit in there, but it was definitely an incredible, fun trip. Just super nice to not get any messages, have your phone on airplane mode, and just enjoy life a little bit.